But yeah, I'm wondering what map would be best for a Striker Jones 2 Mega Pop, or at least attempt. Yeah, probably Resort would be the best, so let's give it a go. We'll just do the sub start. That would be pretty reasonable. And it's time to get going. We're gonna spend a lot of time in this early game though, so let's see. So I guess just putting Striker like right here would be best. Yeah, and then I could kind of try to get Alk like over here. Doesn't Alk have like the same range as a Boomerang? No, just slightly less. I mean, this would still steal a lot of pops. I guess not like if I get it like down here. So if I go Striker here, and then I guess Alk would be like over there. I could also try like delaying Alk as long as possible, but probably wouldn't be that much. We can also put it outside of village range. That would help out a little bit. So I think we'll be trying that first. We'll just have Striker Jones. We'll have to get an MIB too, like really early on. I guess I'll just be using Submerge sub in the meantime. So we'll try to work that out as fast as possible. And then just like delay Alchemist a bit probably. We'll have to get this up before 24 at least though, but that's going to be pretty good and easy. Yeah, we're doing Resort. Oh, this song is good. I've been listening to this band more, The Strokes. They have a bunch of like really cool rhythm sections, to be honest. Very neat. But yeah, anyways, this early game, it should be hopefully pretty easy. I'll be trying to optimize the pops on Striker Jones as much as possible. So I'll be like, can I beat 15 without doing anything? But apparently his bazooka got like a ton of buffs. So it should be a little bit stronger. It doesn't really seem like it can beat a lot of these early game rounds though. Comes pretty close here and there. What about like... Yeah, so the bazooka does like 2 damage right now. It's honestly doing pretty good. Like, it can take out some of these rounds. It's just gonna not be able to pop the black Bloons, so when we get there, we'll have to get something for that. But, like, in the meantime, I can get a glue to kind of help out. I don't think it's gonna be able to deal with 17 here. It'll be an issue for it. Let's just plop the glues, like, right here would be good. This should work out well. We can get a 052 and then an 024. Let's start off with this 024. Actually, I could go for the 032 first. That might just be better. Either way, we'll have a 220 starting out here. And this could actually, Striker Jones actually can do a bit with this. So anyways, black Bloons here, you will not be able to pop them. So I have to unsubmerge you and put you on strong whenever those come out. Okay, so stuff's leaking a little bit. That's alright. You can unsubmerge a sub. Unless we have the ability to use. Alright. I can grab Splatter pretty soon. That's going to help out a lot. So let's get that. Okay, nice. And now we can move on. So I should actually check what buffs Striker got specifically. I think I'll try to look that up like right now. Okay, so his level 1 bazooka now does 2 damage. His level 5 bazooka now pushes back Moab's 5 units. Ooh, that's going to be really interesting. Level 7 goes from 2 to 4. Level 12 goes from 3 to 6. Level 17 goes from 4 to 8. And then concussive shell buffs. Okay, that seems pretty good. So it's going to be... It's just a good amount of damage that we're going to be doing now. So I feel like I should be able to get this 2 mega pops off. And look, we can layer skip those leads straight into the greens. Was that greens? I don't know. Probably. I wasn't really paying much attention there. But yeah, we should be doing a lot better. I could get glue hose. Why not, just like right now? That's really going to be able to slow everything down, and Striker should be able to grab it all. But I will need to get the... whatchamacallit, the MIB. Wait, how are we popping the black Bloons? Like, you aren't getting pops. Does he have radius? Wait, I thought he was, like, immune to... Oh, wait, no. Does this apply to Striker Jones himself, the black immunity too? If so, that's pretty cool, because now I don't really have to get MIB. I'm going to have to get it later anyways for CTA and probably Homeland Defense too, but yeah. I think a 401 Alchemist will get less pops due to the reduced fortification Moab damage. Well, yeah, you don't get 320 on 2 mega pops if it has to attack, because the 320 will get a lot of pops, but yeah, you usually do just like 40, 30, or 401 usually. So I want to kind of wait on Alchemist, because I could get Alchemist here, but it will still steal pops, like even if a Moab comes down at this bend. So I'm just gonna wait until I absolutely have to get it, which I guess it will still steal pops there, but it won't be as bad, I guess. But it looks like Striker's actually doing really well. I can grab the village up here now too. So now I guess you have more range and 10% more attack speed, which is pretty good. You're gonna be able to decamo Bloons, and right now only Striker's getting the pops, which is pretty nice. So other things to get, we obviously can get Homeland. We're gonna need to get AZ. I'm not sure if we'll be getting Glue Storm necessarily, but Relentless Glue at least is gonna be pretty important. And then I think just going into Homeland. Overclock too. How did I almost forget about Overclock? Overclock is something we should get like pretty darn soon. So let's see, how do we do against this Moab? I think we'll be going for Overclock next. Not that good. Our Moab damage isn't that good. I could get a Moab Glue right now just to help out maybe. Let's grab discount so we can discount 2 villages. See if this will help out with anything. Also probably unsubmerge the sub so that gets damage in too. Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more damage here. Ooh. Unless this somehow does it? I don't think we'll be able to. Nah. Actually, it was kind of close. Okay, anyways, we do need this. We do need this. Let's put the Moab Glue like a little bit further up. But I'm thinking I'll go for, I think Twin Guns on the sub should just be able to do it. We'll be able to submerge that, so it's not really going to be much of any problem. But this should just do enough Moab damage with the amount of time you're in here from the slowing all the stuns. That it should just be able to pop open, and now I can submerge it. Use the stun, and this should all go down. Nice. Okay, that was actually still kind of close, but we did get it. And we have a discount here, so when I go for CTA, that's going to be just like a lot cheaper, which is going to be pretty cool. Actually, oh wait, I did not need to do that. That's waste. Because I don't need... Actually, I guess I could, but I don't think I'm getting ice here. I would have done that for AZ, but I'm not going to be getting AZ in range, right? I don't think so. Because if I do AZ, it is good to have the primary mentoring, so you get 15% more AZ uptime. Same with like Glue Storm or Glue Strike. Probably getting Glue Strike regardless, but I guess that's wasted money. You know, it's not going to be 100% optimal all the time. Also, I think we could have done that placement better, but it should be fine. Actually, wait, can I still back out? I think it's too late for that, but I should have like tried to get that in a spot where it would get as few pops as possible. Now look, I can. So I can do this right here. So it should be a lot better. Yeah. Won't you get CTA and discount village trains? No, I was saying we just don't get any discounts and just go for CTA. But the only reason you wouldn't do that is if you need primary training, which I guess would buff this a little bit, and AZ, mostly really only if you want to get AZ for the P mentoring buff. But I don't think I'm going to be getting AZ in range, because that would kind of steal pops-ish. and I don't think that would be worth it necessarily right here, because the range would come in here and then it would start getting pops from like random ceramics and shit. So I was thinking instead you just go straight for MIB and we get AZ off in the corner. But yeah, a little unfortunate. We'll get overclock here though pretty soon, and then you're gonna have more attack speed. But I'm excited to see this Moab pushback buff, because that does seem pretty good, and for a 2 mega pops, especially if with AZ paired with that, that should actually be kind of insane. I guess that means the only concern would really be beating the mid game, which I think I should be able to do with the overclock. Like so far it seems like I'm taking these balloons out pretty well, especially these dense rounds like 49, but if I can manage to beat all of that stuff, then we just save enough pops for 100 and we should be pretty good. So let's see, if I overclock Striker now, it seems like our Moab damage is still just really weak. We do better against the balloons, but not quite against the Moabs. Like that Moab got all the way through, which is not good. I mean, we take it out at the, we don't even take it out at all. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. How does one deal with this? Alright, we take it out a bit faster that time. Okay, so yeah, our Moab damage is actually really weak. We better get a buff early, or else I'm gonna have to buy Alk pretty darn soon. But I'll be trying to go as far as possible without. Best viewers, wow, thank you. Love to get the scam bots in here. Very cool. This has got to be one of the hardest 2 mega pops. I don't think it will be. I'm still like, even with the low Moab damage, I'm still kind of confident that we'll get it. Because it seems like out of all things, the mid game will be the hardest. I don't see really much outside the mid game being harder. So I think with this, I should go for Relentless. I think Relentless would help out here. I also could try rushing AZ. I think that would probably be smart, but Relentless seems to help out a lot. And I think after this we'll just push for AZ. CTA is kind of just pricey. I think AZ will help more in the mid game than anything. But now we have at least some stuns going on. And we just need some more buffs to Striker himself. Like a lot of these buffs are to bomb shooters, which I don't really care about here. Normally I would care about that, but not here, sadly. Okay, take it out. Nice. Okay, there's that one taken out. I can't get like a Moab shove for quick Moab stall, because unfortunately that will have the missile that like goes map wide and will shoot. So if I need some Moab damage, it actually would probably just be Submerged Airburst sub micro, which I guess I could do if I need it, because I do have a lot of pops that I could use. But yeah, when it's just balloons, like it should really be easy. Like 55 here is going nowhere. Also, another interesting idea is that I could get Sabo early. Sabo could possibly do something. But I think we'll try just the ice for now. So ice, you're banished down there. Alright. Good luck on the 2 mega pops. Thank you, Tide Pod Guzzler. Hope you're having fun guzzling Tide Pod still. And you'll make it in the video, I guess. I wonder how many times that's made it in the video. The infamous Tide Pod Guzzler. Alright, so I can use like the snowstorm to kind of slow things down a little bit. The one issue is that if there's a lot of balloons on the screen, that does take a lot of pops. Let's see, 62 pops. I mean, that's not a lot, but if I'm constantly using that ability, that will add up. So I'll try to use it like when there isn't stuff. And again, I still can buy Alchemist if I want to, but I'm just trying to hold on that. So if it looks really bad, that's just because I don't have Alchemist at all. And then like use Snowstorm there. What you say? Cool dude does not know. He does not know. Anyways, there may or may not have been a porcupine under the gondola once. That is a may or may not have been type situation. Okay, there we go. We got that. But yeah, me and Colin were skiing over February break, and we did some stuff. And there, again, may or may not have been a porcupine under the gondola, but yeah. I don't really talk about skiing here much. I do ski a lot. Skiing's a lot of fun. Although the conditions on that trip just weren't good. Like, those were not good conditions. Which kind of sucks. That was March. Yeah. But yeah, you still have the ski season still open at Killington, right? I wonder what it's like now. Cause it's been pretty warm some days, at least here in Oneonta, so yeah. Jay was decent. I didn't like the slush. I liked Stowe better, honestly, but yeah. Okay, do we pop all of this down? This looks not that good, to be honest. So I can like do that. Oh my goodness, that actually like almost worked. I think this is where I'm gonna have to buy Albuff though. Actually, unless we get maybe we can hold it out. I'm thinking that it would actually probably be worth it. Slush over ice? No, I'm different. It's ice over slush. And then you're gonna start talking about your edges, but I don't care about your edges. Yeah. I mean, either way, it was not good conditions. There's really a limited amount of time that you could get good skiing in on the East Coast. Okay. This reminds me how long the 2 megapop challenges last. Like, this thing's going on forever. How long does it take to kill this one BFB? Too long, apparently. Okay, so this seems to look a little bit better. Can we pop all of that down at least? No. Okay, so it's still like this. I'm thinking I use Snorm first, though. And then Concussive Shell, the insides. That did not do anything. Okay, we're getting Alk. What's the farthest I can put Alk down? Like here? Okay, that hits. I think I'll hold off on Stim for now. We shouldn't really need Stim, right? Let's see, how much does Alk affect this? Or what's the uptime looking like? Uptime is not that high. Stim might be good. Especially with OC, you get really low uptime on some of these. But it still should just be good, right? Yeah, like it pops it down way fast, but now you get Alex stealing pops. Which is not fun necessarily, I'd say. Okay, we do take it out a lot faster though. Alk got 153 pops in that round alone. Sounds like an interesting winter. I got an 01 F-150. It's about to fall apart over the winter. That sucks. I just don't own a car yet. Seems like a lot of work. I don't really need one right now anyways, so. Yeah. Was the winter bad for you or what? Because, I mean, I guess, like, it snowed a bit. It was snowing, like, a few days ago here, too. Like, we got a decent amount of snow. It's really nice having a car, but it's definitely a hassle sometime. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice here and there, but I don't really need one necessarily right now. Okay. Can we please get that upgrade? $980 or getting that next round. I don't think 63 should really be an issue at all. You should just be able to take that out fine. These fortifieds on their hand, oh my goodness. Like the fortifieds are actually awful. Okay, I should be able to take this out. We can do the same thing where we Snorm and then concussive shell, or we don't need concussive shell even. Okay, that works. Alright, what are we? 196, so like, yeah, the Alk already has way more pops than the Arctic Wind. No, not Arctic Wind, the Snowstorm. So yeah, it's just like, I was trying to hold off on this because it just gets a lot of pops. I mean, it might be the thing that kills the 2 mega pops, hopefully not. But anyways, we got 64 here. Let's clump all this stuff together. Relentless Glue can actually do work if everything's clumped together. So like, yeah, like that 64 was way easier. Should be able to take this out good. Also another great song. I haven't listened to this song in a long time. It's Trial on the Wall. Honestly, the best song on the wall. Like out of everything, it's definitely the Trial. Elite Omegas is here. Hello. Alchemist is a dirty thief. Yeah, it is. What a thief. Alright, again, you can absolutely just destroy these ceramics. If the Moabs are clumped together, we should be able to take it out. Oh, now we get a concussive shell targeting on the BFBs. That's fun. Yep, we're doing 2 mega pops with biker bones. Hopefully. I mean, it's not a guarantee. I guess nothing's a guarantee unless it actually happens, but this Alchemist better not get to me. Like, we've not gotten through many rounds and it already is 800 pops. Could easily steal a lot. Okay. I'm excited to finally get to the point when Striker Jones will be able to, I guess Biker Bones will be able to knock stuff back, because that was a buff added recently. You get that at a later level though. I mean, we're on beginner scaling, so we're not getting levels fast. Snorm Lord? Oh, Snom Lord is it? Hello, how are you doing? Oh, I gotta use abilities. Hope you're doing good. How should I say your name? Genus? Is that good? Is that like correct pronunciation? But Genus, hope you're doing good. What's the other Jones skin? Oh yeah, there's the Octo Jones one. The one that's definitely not copyright infringement on Davy Jones. Anyways, I'm hoping we can get AZ here. AZ should actually be able to cut off Alk Pops if we just AZ stuff before it gets into Alk range. But yeah, you can take from BFBs that cut the loop, which is actually really bad. So we might be having like most of our pops going on Alchemist. Like that's why I'm not going to get faster throwing, because then I guess you'll take more. And you don't even have drums buff too. I think it might slow down a little bit. I mean, we have another attack speed buff coming up pretty soon, so I guess that's going to help out. But we need more damage buffs and all. Alright, well we got AZ. So we can AZ stuff. Like when all the balloons go away, you just pop the AZ. And because it's 250, this stuff just goes slower now, which is pretty cool. Oh, my camera's blocking all the pops. That is a good thing that you mentioned, because that is in the video. Let me move that to, I don't know, that's the entire screen. Let's not do that. Okay. Right down here maybe will be good. I think that's good, right? Tell me if there's still an issue with that, or. But thank you for reminding me. Yeah, because when I put the camera up there, like there's no good place to put the camera. That's the thing. You either have the camera like in a shitty spot, or you don't have the camera at all. Like, you always can move it to just like wherever there's nothing going on in the map, but then you have to move it for like every single time you change a different map. So normally I just default it up there, but like, I guess, yeah, that covers the pop counts, so can't really see the pop counts. I mean, there's always going to be something that's covered. Like right now we're covering what, the sub and boat on the tower panel. Not like I'll be needing to buy really much of those, but okay, so what's the next target? I think it's just gonna be CTA, and that should be able to push into homeland. So let's throw the village right here. Let's use AZ. That should be good. And just keep spamming these abilities. Okay, take that all out. And let's just concussive shell all of that. That won't give us a regrow farm, right? At least that's what they said. Okay, cool. We did not get a regrow farm from there. We're still kicking in. Oh, Yenis? Okay, Yenis, same as the one in NBA. I do not watch sports, so unfortunately I have no idea who that is. But thank you. You're saying that. Okay, Yenis. I should remember that. I think cool dude is just cool dude. Okay. Alright. Take all this stuff down. Ooh, stuff's almost leaking there. That would have been bad. But yeah, like, look, AZ gets like nothing, even if you're just spamming the hell out of the ability. Alec, on the other hand, will get a lot. You just don't want to use the AZ ability if there's like a lot of balloons on the screen. When you get to like round 98, that's kind of like inevitable though. But I mean, that's just for like those rounds specifically. Just as long as you're not really taking so much when there's a lot of stuff like that, like getting a bunch of those rainbows. Actually, I can't really click on the thing because it's underneath that. Yeah, that took like 23 pops or whatnot. Okay, you aren't gonna leak to this bullshit here, right? Good. I don't like leaking to random bullshit. Unless you... Wait. How did you not attack that? Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess we did leak to some random bullshit. Like, that was definition random bullshit. Okay, we'll have to get through all this again then. 78's such a long round. It's so annoying then when you die to it, because now you have to go through this extremely long round again. Maybe what killed me there was the AZ, because that made this thing slower, and then we were like trying to pop the BFB while all the other ceramics were going elsewhere. So now it's on top of it. It should be able to just splash everything. Yeah, and then we can take out the 78 wave before it like goes anywhere. Cool. Get all that down. Nice. 79. Hope we don't get a regrow farm here. I'll try my best. You can't use AZ until all these rainbows are gone, because then we regrow all of them and double the amount. Your username is an Undertale reference. Well, that's also something that I wouldn't know. Never played the game. Never really played much of any games. So it was all Flash games and IO games that I played when I was little. Because I never was allowed to have like a console or something like that. So I could never like play those, like not a Switch or anything. But yeah, it was just a bunch of whatever you could find on the computer. That's what I played. Okay, 79 goes down. We're going into the 80s now. These are both buffs to concussive shell, which I mean, I guess is good because concussive shell is useful. It doesn't kill the balloons any faster, it just stalls them all out. But we also should be getting CTA pretty soon, which is nice, I guess. We can spam these abilities too. It would be nice if the level 20, or I guess the Striker Jones buff affects Striker Jones himself. Because it would be nice if I could just reset the concussive shell cooldown and then double his damage later on when he gets that. I think that would be a cool buff. B tier pronunciation, but at least the mistake you're making is unique. So there's something, okay. Yeah. Yes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember that. I might not remember that. Next time you come and I'll be like, what's your name again? But yeah, I guess that happens to me a lot. Like, people pronounce Chomps so many different ways. Like, it's, what's the word? Phonetic. So, like, I don't really see how you pronounce it any other ways. Like, I've seen Chooms and Chums. It's kind of weird. I guess yours isn't phonetic. Like, I could either pronounce the G harder as a Y sound. So is that just like some random NBA player? I grew up with games like Legend of Zelda games, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is a game I think everyone should get into. Yeah. I have a friend who loves Zelda. Wise man wants a chicken jockey. That is true. A wise man has indeed once said that. Okay. Just keep putting these abilities on. See, this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna eventually just look like this spam where it's spam AZ and concussive shell constantly and just let nothing get nowhere, while Striker just slowly chips down at this stuff. Okay. And that should take, oh my goodness. See, we even get Pierce capped. We're getting Pierce capped now. At least the Pierce capping should alleviate now that we have super ceramics and they don't spawn children. And we also can get call to arms in a pinch. What is random is when I happen to share a name with him. Oh, so it's not, okay, interesting. Wait, so is it just the first name that you share with him? Not quite random. He's been carrying Milwaukee Bucks for years. Cool. Yeah, I feel like, I guess basketball is one of the only sports I'd really watch. I guess I watch the Super Bowl just because it's the Super Bowl, but I feel like basketball is, out of all of the sports, is just the most exciting, to be honest. Like, the other ones just aren't exciting. Like, I don't want to watch golf. It's not fun to watch. And like soccer too, I guess football to everyone else. Like, just nothing happens. Like, I guess I'm triggering a lot of football fans, but like, just nothing happens in that sport. Like, they're just running around for 3 hours and like maybe one time a goal will be scored. It's like, it's just so boring to watch, but 'cause everybody's out there playing it and watching it, so who's me to say? Okay, how's Alec doing? Oh my goodness, you already have 4.6k pops. Not fun, especially knowing that I'm gonna need a lot for 100. Like, we're gonna have to take out nearly the entire shell of the bad with stolen pops. 3 hours? You almost killed them saying that. Wait, how long is the football game? Wait, what about the bad? For strike with steal too many? Well, yeah, that's the point. I've got to save a lot for the bad. So this is why I'm so worried about the Alchemist. Even though, like, we have, what is it, like 46k we can steal. Like, you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything. The Alchemist, like, is getting something, but that's nowhere close to 46. I need to like take out the entire bad layer. Like Striker Jones, like we're relying solely on like AZs and concussive shells to deal with this, so we're gonna have to get it. 1.5 hours. I mean, that's still too long. Like that's at least 1 hour and 20 minutes too long. I don't watch sports. I watch Twitch and YouTube. I see. You know what's even more boring though is cricket. Like I have an uncle who watches cricket sometimes, and like he's watching the game, and I'm like, when will this end? And he's like, maybe in a day or two. And the game has already been like running for the past 3 days. Like what the hell is going on? How is it fun to where you can watch a sport and like they're playing the same game for 5 days in a row? Like that's I truly just do not understand that. Cricket scoring also doesn't make sense. I don't know enough about the sport. All I know is that their games just last way too long. Like who can care about that? Okay, I want Homeland up soon so we actually can kill like these UMGs in a reasonable amount of time. Because the longer they're up, the more pops Alchemist is stealing. Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but sure. I guess this is the kind of conversation you get into doing a 2 Megapops challenge. Just like boring sports. Maybe it's a boring conversation, who knows? Guess what is the most boring sport? So the comments could decide that. But yeah, 100%, I'd say cricket's the most boring, followed by soccer and then golf. That's the list. I mean, that's a completely valid list, you know? Alright, now we got 87 next. 4 ZOMGs, how much fun is that? I'm just gonna have 1 here and then my mouse right here, so I guess I need to use OC here and there too. So we just get max uptime on this button mashing. This is where having the P mentoring on that village might have been nice. I also could get like Glyke too, but Glyke might be good, but that would delay Homeland a little bit. Wondering if that's totally necessary. I don't think so. Increased range and pops 4 layers per shot. That is definitely a very outdated description. I think it, so that should give me, what was it, 8 or something? I forgot. I read the patch notes a long time ago. Long time ago, I mean like earlier in the stream, but with how long these games can take when you're doing 2 Megapop, I guess that's a long time ago. We're already 44 minutes in the stream, and we're not even in the 90s yet. Whenever we get a ZOMG, we just have to mash these 2 buttons until the thing slowly dies. They do move really slow, that's granted at least. For some reason they only updated the level 1 description. Yeah, that happens here and there. I remember one time there was a grammatical error in one of the descriptions, and it was like that for like 10 updates, something ridiculous. Like they just never fix this, and like every time when a patch would come out, someone on Reddit would be like, they still didn't fix the grammatical error with a useless comma in the relentless glue upgrade. It's been fixed now, right? Yeah. There used to be like a useless comma in there. It was like when popped balloons, comma, that were glued stun nearby balloons. Yeah, it was like, if anybody remembers that, I guess you'd remember it. Also, I love it. Oh wait, do we get the knockback now? Oh my goodness, we get the knockback now. Wait, watch this. So it's only Moabs, I believe, right? I mean, that's still really useful. Because look at this. Now, actually, can't really see it that well. Or am I tripping? Do we not have the knockback yet? See, somebody could update me what level. Okay. It seems to knock back the Bloons. Etienne controls a little drone while controlling a dragon. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so that DDT was a little bit of a concern. I think Homeland could maybe solve that. I don't know. Actually, it probably would be good if they just all stack up for like around 95. I think 99 would be easy because he really can like AZ just everything. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good on the Alec Pops, to be honest. You're only at 6.7k. Like, he could get up to like 12k and we should be fine, I guess. Let's just use CTA there then. Okay, Homeland's coming up soon. When we get Homeland, that's going to be a relief. No knockback yet. So I guess, I don't know what it looked like. Moabs were getting knocked back before, though. I wonder what that was then. Something's weird. Also, when we get level 20, we'll no longer have 100% OC uptime, which sucks. Like, that's one annoying thing. So I do need to save some money. Not really a whole lot of money, because on a long map like this, and especially with Homeland, you can kind of get one Moab Sharder to do a majority of the damage for 100 that's required, even if you need the entire layer to be taken out. So with the extra cash, a second OC might be the play, honestly. Like, it's either that or just Sabos. Or more snowstorms. I don't really know why you want more snowstorms now. That would just steal pops. Like, how much pops are you at? I gotta use these abilities first, though. If I can click on it. Yeah, like, not a lot. You only have 1.2k. Doing good. Yeah. Also, it will do increase attack speed when you get Homeland. I think it should be fine. But like it's gonna increase a lot. I think on like 98 and that kind of stuff. Okay. We got Metallica in, pretty cool. I've been listening to a bit more Metallica recently. Okay, Homeland's up here now. Nice. So now we really got crazy attack speed. Wait, so what level is the Moab knockback yet? Or what level is the Moab knockback then? Because with all this attack speed, I feel like we should be able to knock back Moabs like a crazy amount. Oh wait, the knockback is only on non-Moabs? I read it wrong. Here, I gotta look this up then. I'm looking up the patch notes just to confirm this, because I saw something where it's like Moab knockback. Oh, I did read that wrong, I guess. Level 1 bazookas pushed non-Moab balloons back 5 units. Yeah. I guess that's a little disappointing. I guess I've been yapping this whole time about this Moab knockback when it doesn't exist. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's just Level 14 is the, or I guess level 17 is the last damage buff. So yeah, we got like all the power out of Striker that we have, but we're on 95 now. So let's just use all of this. Use the abilities. Clump them all up. Come on, I really could use another one of these now. We just got to get these DDTs out. And it seems like we did do it. Nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so I guess it's just going to be a long time. Well, I guess it's a little less long with Homeland now. We still have just a lot of these UMGs to slowly chip away at. Okay. I guess I could also get Stim now. Because I do have Homeland, so I mean we might as well buy Stim. Okay, there's Stim. Pretty cool. Will I have the level 20 by 98? Because if I have level 20 by 98, then we don't get 100% uptime on OC for round 98, which really stinks. Like here, level 20 is just going to be a straight up nerf. Like a pretty big one, that is, too. Striker Jones just helps Moab Eliminator. Bloon Crush Pop, whoops, knocked them back. Yeah. Elim is such a great tower. Okay, let's clean all that up. Nice. Now we got a round 98 to deal with. Ooh, time to have fun. So that's going to clump things up a little bit. I guess we could do that. Let's just spam the abilities then. It's ability spam time. I feel like 98's not really going to get much of anywhere. We do just barely have 100% uptime on OC, so... Yeah, like, look at that. We're taking it out. Getting destroyed. And Alex getting less pops than I would have thought. That's pretty cool. So we should be pretty chill. This 2 mega pop should come pretty easily. So again, like, things that I was concerned about was really just like round what was it, like the mid game. Everything else should just be super easy, and I guess it was. So let's use AZ when they're all in there. That was really bad ability timing, but it should just work. Okay, they'll loop around again. That was also really bad, but come on, do I take it out? Nice. Okay, so for 100 here, I think we can do like probably 2 Moab Shredders. And then with Homeland, these should just be able to like rip apart the bad layer. Like, how much damage do they do? A lot. We just really have to get like all of the internal pops kind of with Striker Jones. So they're gonna loop around here. These guys are then gonna open it up, and then Striker Jones should just be able to get the insides. I don't want to. Okay, well I guess you're gonna fly off into nowhere land. That works. Let's see, will this just get it for me? Because you're stealing a lot of pops now. Yeah. Oh, wait, shit. No, I didn't back out fast enough. Oh my gosh, that's so disappointing. That is ultimate disappointment. I realized way too late. I realized way too late. That is awful. Oh my goodness. That was, yeah. Okay, that easily would have been doable. I just moved that back, like I had so much wiggle room, and I actually thought that was like good for a moment. I'm like, okay, wait, that's not good, and then I was like gonna hit escape, and then it just died too quick. But yeah, that sucks a lot. Anyways, for the question of like, can I do it? Yeah, definitely. I don't know what went on there, but just like move these spikes back further, and then they wouldn't like take pops from the ZOMG, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this brought me to how much? 13k, like 16k. Oh my, that's a ton. Like that much to work with on 100. So yeah, that's a really bad rip moment. Anyways, I guess that will be the video. Technically, we didn't get it. Kind of close, but like for a question of like, oh, you failed it because you weren't good enough, it was just really shitty round 100 accidentally. Like that, there's easily way more than enough leeway here to do it, but I don't want to go back through all that stalling, so I think we'll just leave it off there. That was a really bad play on my part on that round 100, not realizing that was enough. Yeah, I guess you need a little bit less on Alk would have worked, but nah. I mean, that's kind of funny though.
Thanks for watching. If you want to help out the channel, you can check out these new videos, like and subscribe for more content, support the channel by becoming a member, and joining the Discord to chat with the community. Bye!